TCIG Spaces Highlights, March 2025.
Welcome to X Spaces for TC Investment Group, or TCIG. I'm Anthony Crave, your host and founder of TCIG. Once you find and understand crypto, you don't go back. It's a one-way street to economic freedom. This is my passion, and I'm dedicated to helping other people understand the eternal benefits of tokenization. If you've been following along with us on our socials up until this point, we truly appreciate the support and look forward to helping you experience the enlightenment of crypto. I will go over just our vision, mission, and company values. Our vision is to simplify the process of owning digital property on blockchain so we can all move towards a world of economic and financial freedom. Our mission statement is educating on transparent self-custody of digital assets, how to store them securely, and how to use them correctly and efficiently, all in an effort to drive adoption. Our company values are equality, leveling the playing field, freedom from a broken system, and prosperity, where we can all be successful. One of the biggest things against crypto is that you can't use it, and you can't pay for things with it. And that's a thing of the past. Like a lot of things, the crypto space is going at lightning speed, and even Clark was saying in one of our sessions that 6 months in crypto is like 2 years in the real world. So we are moving really fast. Things are being outdated every week, and to keep up is a lot. 16 years now, it's been primarily just discussing what Bitcoin brings to the space, and it seems like the last few months it's really opened up. It's just covering a lot of different use cases and projects out there that are bringing tremendous expansion and utility to what's going to eventually be our global financial system. FOMC meeting today. If you don't know, they happen pretty regularly, every month or every 2 months, about interest rates, if they would cut or raise the basis points for the interest rates, and they did not move it today. So the Fed did not cut or raise the rates. They kept it at, I think, 4.25 to 4.5. And the next one coming up is May 7th. To the expectation that they wouldn't do anything at this point, they will have to start cutting rates because a lot of debt is coming their way. It just means more money printing, and that's a bull case for crypto, because the more money that gets printed, the more our use case is relevant and will always be relevant to the money printer, because there's only two speeds to the money printer, and that's fast and slow. I hope I live to see the day that we do not print any more paper for us to use useless, worthless, wasteful paper. It's going to be a great day for the trees, great day for the economies, great day for the planet. Okay. Enough on that. I had a couple of dates here. So the next decision to raise or cut rates is May 7th, like I said, and then June 18th, July 30th, September 17th, and October 29th. So these dates are pretty important. With Bitcoin, you cannot fund forever wars, and that's what they do, printing money. So coming back to printing money. So like I mentioned earlier, the Ripple XRP case is now closed with the SEC. So you can think what you want about XRP. Lots of haters out there for XRP. That doesn't stop them, and I don't think you're going to stop the administration, and they've already said a lot of things about XRP, but XRP has integrated with RWA.xyz. They partnered with XRP Ledger, and XRP is actually the first blockchain payments provider licensed in Dubai. I mean, that alone, it's like, I don't think Ripple's going anywhere. For all the haters out there, sorry, but there's probably more coming about XRP. Solana, big deal. They just celebrated their 5th anniversary for the release of Solana this week, or at the end of last week, I believe it was, and tomorrow, the first Solana ETF is to launch in the US. People call them the meme coin casino, or whatever you want to say about Solana. It's not going anywhere. Just like XRP, just like Ethereum, and we're going to see a lot from Solana. They have a theoretical 50 to 65,000 transaction per second. Their chain is very efficient, very fast, and that's why they, basically the leader behind Ethereum in minting NFTs and smart contracts, dApps. I mean, the majority of dApps are built on Ethereum, but Solana also hosts a ton of dApps. From BlackRock, a video educating investors on digital assets. My comment to it was, they call Bitcoin an emerging global monetary alternative, and I said it should be the emerging global monetary necessity for freedom. That's obviously my opinion, but I think we'll all come to see that it will be a necessity for freedom from the broken system that we have lived in for way too long. It's interesting that they mentioned Ethereum. There hasn't been any videos pertaining to Ethereum. A 3-minute video discussing Bitcoin and the history behind Bitcoin. That's also shared, but a long time ago. The supply cap of Bitcoin is not entirely fixed. And it's not, like, there is some inflation to it, but we're talking about, I think, 0.8% inflation per year. When fiat, the dollar specifically, USD, is 7.5% per year, or 7 to 10% per year. They say there's no guarantee that the supply of Bitcoin cannot be expanded in the future. From what I know in my research and my years in this, maybe, I highly doubt it. The Bitcoin maxis are pretty steadfast to the 21 million. The lifetime chart that BlackRock released Bitcoin's long-term performance, and you can see that the cumulative return over this 169 months, 807,000. Pretty extraordinary. We're in for a lot more. It's always moving. It's always breathing. It's limitless. It is a forever up thing. This is also on our LinkedIn, but this is the TCIG Process Flow. This just goes over what you can expect if you sign up on our website. You just sign up with your email through the site, and then you get an automated email with our intro and CAC slideshows. You will get an additional email with our client agreement. We conduct a meeting and make sure the client understands the entire process and answer any questions that you may have. And then once you're ready to move forward, we sign that, get the payment done, and then depending on which tier you're in, we satisfy those services. Everybody does the same thing with creating, I imagine there may be some people who already have Coinbase accounts, but setting them up with the Coinbase and CoinTracker and then getting them an Arculus card. For anybody who doesn't know or who may want to know, our basic is just setting people up with Coinbase, Arculus, CoinTracker, access to our basic Telegram group, and then moving up to advanced is access to our premium Telegram group with other tailored services and other information besides just general questions about CAC. The first 25 clients grandfathered in for unlimited access to that, and then a staking mechanism off of that. So 2.5% Ethereum will be staked off of the net investment. And then moving up to premium goes to one-on-one work with monthly group meetings. And then that has a 15 client grandfathered in for the unlimited access, and then 5% Ethereum staked. And then as far as our partner, that's specialized services and strategies with our partners, and we have a few other collaborations. Interior Solutions, it's India's largest blockchain consulting firm. Over 1,000 projects, 15 years in tech, 700 team members. They do DeFi, metaverse, NFTs, crypto banking, and custom blockchain solutions. They post great educational information. It's called Tokenizing the High Seas. Luxury yachts to oil tankers. Tokenization is revolutionizing maritime assets. Tokenizing oil tankers, container ships, offshore platforms, super yachts. This is an example of what is coming and what is going to be tokenized. Anything that will be. DePIN SIM, decentralized eSIM for Web3 connectivity. So it integrates decentralized physical infrastructure networks with eSIM technology to offer secure, global, and decentralized connectivity. It's built on the TON blockchain, which is part of Telegram. DePIN SIM number acts as both a mobile number and a blockchain wallet, enabling cross-chain crypto transactions, DeFi, and Web3 authentication, on-chain smart contract interactions, and eSIM-based proof of stake, so you can contribute to computational power. Decentralized mobile mining. Pi Network, if you haven't heard about Pi Network, it's basically like mobile mining. You can get an invite from a member, increases the amount that you can mine. You get to mine with your mobile phone and then also use the currency that you're mining. Blockchain North is out of Canada. Shout out to the Canadians. If you know any Canadians, they're really great people. I actually had a meeting with the CEO of Blockchain North and BlockFlo. They do a lot of live hosting, and so if you just want to check out their X, Blockchain North, and BlockFlo. BlockFlo is basically a media production company off of Blockchain North. They host quite a bit of events. I was just looking at their website. They have events every single month. They have some pretty big events coming up, actually. Two of their biggest events coming up, the Canada Crypto Week with Blockchain Futurist Conference, ETH Women, and Consensus Toronto. If you don't know, we do compile lists of events that are happening, and you can find those on our LinkedIn. That's primarily of what the LinkedIn will consist from now on, besides updates that we'll bring over from X, but X will be the focal point from here. And our last one we'll cover is PrimaFelicitas. They primarily focus on AI and Internet of Things, but very heavily into blockchain and crypto. We are in collaboration with them, a great company. They have offices in San Francisco, London, India, and Buenos Aires. They've been around for 11 years. They definitely have a great reputation out there. Over 80 employees, 300 projects, AI platforms, AI-powered health and wellness co-pilots, crypto exchanges, crypto wallets, crypto payment gateways, and the CEO, Anurag. He's a great guy. And have some of the largest clients out there. KPMG, Stark, Stanford Business. So they have expertise across all kinds of different blockchain infrastructures. Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Chainlink, Polygon, Algorand, EOS, Hyperledger. The list just goes on. And they have so many different tools for front end, back end, different deployment tools, cloud providers. You can check us out for more information on our site at tcig.info, our LinkedIn at TC Investment Group, and of course the X, which we're on now, TCIG LLC 1. Hop on the train and get on chain. Let's cut out all the noise and build together.